Hello, everyone. My name is Henry Harrison Clark. I am 28 years old. I'm a resident of West Ashley. I'm a disabled veteran, a graduate of the Citadel, and I'm currently serving as a commissioned officer in your South Carolina Army National Guard. My opinions and views expressed are my own, of course, and don't represent any of the institutions that I'm associated with. Members of the school board and audience members here present, nationwide COVID-era distance learning policies, including those instituted by this body, were, well-intended or not, of grave harm to our children. Our institutions of learning cowered before a virus that, per CDC data, killed fewer than 2 in 100,000 children, forcing students into brutal isolation that shattered their minds and futures. As a Citadel cadet and U.S. Army infantryman trained with the resilience of a disciplined adult, I was nearly driven to suicide by the policies imposed on students by bodies like this one. Again, I believe well-intended, but still very harmful. Echoing leaders in Washington who prioritized pseudo-intellectual consensus over student-first courage. If me, with my training and background, nearly broke over this isolation, what chance did our children have? These choices were, in some cases, deadly. National Institutes of Health Studies tie prolonged school closures to surging anxiety, depression, and learning loss. These policies trap kids in front of screens, cut off from friends and teachers, and for too many, that isolation ended in tragedy, suicide. COVID measures did not protect students. They abandoned them to a fear-driven dogma. The victims of this enthusiasm of cowardice deserve at least a sincere apology. We believed in DC bureaucrats who lied about isolation measures being necessary, and some children died. Instead of truly prioritizing children, many chose instead to accommodate this cowardice, be it a well-intended overabundance of caution or otherwise. These failures demand recognition and accountability. Generation Z, my generation, scarred by this failure, is now the most politically conservative generation in American history, and we're furious. My generation has had our trust in institutions like this one irreparably harmed. We were placed in the trust of people in positions of responsibility, and we're